Namaste, Sonal Ramakrishna here. Basically, we are discussing one other topic, that is city creation. City creation. Basically, we are discussing one other topic, that is future creation. So one of the person told that basically what is actually future. So one of the person told that here basically this design and this design actually what is basically. This design basically we have already discussed what is that. And this is what actually. This is the map of India basically, which is creating problem to Sunil Nair basically. These all are the group basically who are basically creating problem to Sunil Nair. How basically? Because these groups are basically not giving job to Sunil Nair, basically in software company basically. So these all are group. These groups are who basically? List of software companies in India basically. So this is that group basically. These all are group. Infosys, Wipro, TCS, HCL. Few people say that TCS basically is of Sindhi group basically. It's not Parsi group basically. In front of the world basically it is Parsi group, but in front of the world basically it is in front of the world basically it is Parsi group, but real basically it is Sindhi group, and that is connected with this basically. So here basically somebody is there basically of TCS. So one of the person told that TCS, that is Tata group basically, they are playing just a role of Tata group basically, and Tata group basically is connected with the government basically, and everybody knows that basically the government is directly connected with the set of king family basically. So one of the person told that basically this TCS basically is connected directly with this group basically, that is Brahma Kumari group basically, that is directly connected with the Brahma Kumari group. So one of the person told that if you are not getting group job basically, that is connected with this group only basically. These groups are creating problem to you basically, that is this group basically. These groups are creating problem to you basically. That is this group basically. Brahma Kumari Vadodara group. So one of the satellite person told that basically this group basically why they are creating problem to you basically. And this group basically came in 2006 basically. So what actually they want to do basically? That also basically one of the person told that, because in on last day of world basically, all group basically who have created problem to Sunil Nair basically, they must exist basically on last day of world basically. So see basically this is that group basically who is creating problem to Sunil Nair basically in getting the job, and this is group are connected directly with TCS group. So see basically this group.
सौंप कर सब चिंता फिकर, तुम्हें सौंप कर सब चिंता फिकर, यह दुनिया से हम हो गए बेखबर खिवैया.
So this is that group basically who are creating problem to Sunil Nair basically, and these groups are connected with this group basically, that is Hitler group basically. So one of the person told that Hitler basically is connected with one of the person told that Hitler basically was died basically long before, right basically. One of the person asked this question also, how basically you can see that. So see basically when Hitler died basically, he basically died in 1945 only basically. One of the person told that he actually died in 1945 basically. But there are few group basically in Vadodara city basically who saved that Hitler basically. So who is that group basically? That also is basically. That is this person basically. This group actually, that is Gayakwad family basically. And Gayakwad basically is just a name basically in front of the world basically. Previously it was some Muslim group basically handling as a Gayakwad name. Then basically the Marathi group basically taken over the control. Now people says that basically it is Uttar Pradesh basically, where basically currently the Ayodhya Ram Mandir basically is placed. That group is basically controlling the Sayajirao Gayakwad name basically. So one of the person told that yeah, that's basically very strange basically. That means this is just name basically. The people who are controlling basically that are totally different thing basically. So currently basically the controlling basically is of the Gayakwad is with Uttar Pradesh, that is Ayodhya Ram Mandir group, and they are connected with Hitler also. And lots of people say that Hitler basically is from Bihar. His born actually is from Bihar basically. So what is correct basically, that basically we can't say basically. And he basically is connected with this group basically. That is this Brahma Kumari group basically, who basically say that basically peace basically is everywhere. Whether if you want to finish the person generation also, but there should be peace basically. If you are finishing the generation also, but peace should be happen. So one of the example basically I will tell of the Brahma Kumari group basically. One of the person basically, he was basically in Mumbai. He basically got married with the one of the girl basically. That girl basically was very rich people connected with the Ambanis and Tatas basically. So that girl basically done the due to some problem basically, some divorce basically case happened basically. That means they basically planned the divorce basically due to some reason basically. So what do you know basically what they have done basically, that girl's family basically who are connected with Tatas and Ambanis. Tata means this group basically, and Ambani also basically this group basically, who basically created this person, and this person created Hitler basically. So one of the person told that this basically in Mumbai basically that person basically generation ended means Nasbandi basically was done basically of that person basically. Nasbandi means what is in English, that you see basically. Nasbandi in English basically. That is this basically. That is this.
Vasectomy. Nasbandi. Nasbandi.
So this was basically done of that particular boy, and they are basically rich people. That is Tata group, and Brahma Kumari means you can just imagine basically name of Brahma Kumari, and that is connected with Hitler basically, and Hitler is directly connected with the Gayakwad name basically. So one of the person told that Gayakwad group basically told that basically do one thing basically, in future basically he might create problem to entire Vadodara city and entire Gayakwad name also basically, and who is connected with federal group also basically. They told that basically kill basically that person basically in Dubai basically, because Dubai basically our friends are there basically. Lots of people say that are Kathiawadi family basically who are basically handling the Dubai. So they told that basically we will send that person to Dubai basically, and in Dubai basically that person they basically send in Dubai basically, in visa basically it was written that basically kill that particular person basically, and they literally basically killed that person basically in Dubai city basically. Reason, the group basically who was connected with, who actually done this basically of that particular boy.
Nasbandi. Vasectomy.
And these groups are connected with, this group actually ordered that basically kill that particular person, and they basically killed that particular person basically. And currently basically these groups are Ayodhya group basically. This group are basically Ayodhya group, that is the Ram Janma Bhoomi creator group basically, currently handling the Sayajirao Gayakwad name basically. And these groups are connected with the Hitler also and federal group also basically. That is the federal person basically. That means these groups are basically handling the United States of America also. These groups are handling the United States of America also basically. So you can just imagine basically the creation. So currently basically we are discussing Hitler, Sayajirao Gayakwad, this Brahma Kumari group